Namaste everyone. Are you drowning in the sea of AI buzzwords? Every day you hear about AI tools, AI workflows, AI agents, multi-agent systems, and whatnot. Here's the problem. They all sound similar, but they are completely different, and choosing the wrong one will waste months of your time and thousands of your dollars. If you have ever wondered which one do I actually need for my business and what should I implement, then you are in the right place. Look, the AI space is confusing right now. Every company is throwing around terms like agent, workflows, agentic AI without explaining what they actually mean. And the result, you are either paralyzed by the choice or you are investing in the wrong solution for your needs. I have been seeing around businesses spend thousands of dollars on AI agent development where a simple workflow could have solved their problem for $1,000. Today, I'm going to break down the exact difference between AI approaches using a simple framework that will end this confusion forever. We are going to cover four concepts: AI tools, AI workflows, AI agents, and multi-agent systems. For each one, I'll show you the real examples, explain when to use them, and most importantly, how to avoid the costly mistake that 90% of the people make. Now, if you are a business owner looking to implement AI, but you are not sure which approach is right for your specific situation, I help businesses navigate exactly this decision. There is a link in the description if you want to explore a custom AI strategy. But whether you work with me or not, this framework will save you months of trial and error. Let's dive in. As I mentioned earlier, businesses are spending around thousands of dollars for the solution that are not working for them. And in this video, I'll clear out that confusion for you, which kind of AI implementation is right for your business. At first, we are going to see the AI tools. And in the simplest manner, AI tools are your digital hammers and screwdrivers and wrenches. Each tool is purpose built for a specific job. Only do one specific job and are really good at it. And for the example, as I mentioned earlier, it is a single purpose. Each tool is designed for one specific job. And examples, if you have heard about Lex or Grammarly, they do have only one function, where Lex is a writing platform which specializes in writing and improves your writing up there. And Grammarly, as you might already be knowing, it's used for your grammar check. Now they have expanded to many other solutions too, but that's what specific tools are. Photoshop AI, which is an image editing tool, Google Translate, which is used only for translation. And there are like data analysis tools which generate formulas from natural languages. So these are single purpose user triggered tools, only activate when you use them. And they have a predictable behavior with consistent results. They have limited decision making capabilities. They follow a predetermined logic path, perfect for simple specific tasks, and they come with a limited ability to adapt to new situations. And there are some more similar examples for content generation: PaperPal, Quillbot, which is used for your writing check, and image editing tool like Photoshop AI, DALL-E, Midjourney, and translation tool Google Translate, DeepL. So these are like AI tools which are perfect for one specific predictable outcome. And that's what, like, each AI tool excels at specific tasks but falters when pushed beyond its designed purpose. So what are the tools' limitations? So they are best for isolated tasks with clear inputs and clear predictable outputs. Where if you want multi-step processes that require coordinations, that's where they fall off. So when businesses need multi-step processes that require coordination and tasks requires that context from previous operations, processes that need to adapt to various inputs, work that spans multiple departments or systems, that's where we need something more powerful than individual tools. And that's where AI workflows come into place. So AI workflows would be, imagine an assembly line that thinks. AI workflows connect tools into automated and adaptable sequences that learn and improve from each other. And as explained earlier, AI workflows connect multiple AI tools into intelligent sequences that automate multi-step processes, adapt to changing inputs, handle exceptions, learn from the patterns. And so simple AI workflow in action would be to take a document, extract data, make smart decisions point based on the extracted data, and update the systems based on that data and triggers. So traditional automation was AI workflows, where traditional automations were fixed rules only and used to break when exceptions arrived, needed constant updates, and no learning capability was there earlier. Where now AI workflows have flexible rule handling, and you have some built-in exception paths, self-adjusting behavior, and continuous improvement. So there is almost a 25 to 40% of productivity increases when you implement AI workflows, and there are 40% fewer errors than manual processes. So the real business implementations have shown around 35% faster processing time in customer onboarding, document processing around 28%, invoice management around 42% of time savings, and employee onboarding 32% of fewer manual interventions. So the companies are able to see around 25 to 40% of productivity boost and 40% fewer. And workflow also do have their limitations, where workflows follow smart rules, but they can't handle deep judgment calls by themselves. And like the edge cases are like each new exception requires programming a new rule, where complex decision workflows struggle with nuanced judgment calls, and there is ambiguity where they can't navigate unclear inputs and have confusion with competing priorities. And the learning, they don't truly learn from mistakes without reprogramming them. When every edge cases need a new rule, it's time for something more autonomous. And that's where AI agents or agentic AI comes into place, where they are autonomous, always learning, and capable of making goal-driven decisions without step-by-step instructions. So what makes an AI agent? So they have autonomous decision making, where they make independent decisions without step-by-step instructions, analyzing the situations and determining the best actions on their own. And I have shown these builds in one of my last videos, so you can watch that up and you'll get a better understanding how AI agents work. And they are kind of goal-oriented behavior, where they focus on achieving a specific objective, navigating obstacles, and adapting strategies to reach desired outcome. And they do have continuous learning if you do attach a memory to them. Like they improve performance over time by learning from interactions, feedbacks, and outcomes without human interventions. So yeah, continuous learning and adaptations, they stay up to 24/7. And the pros are there is self-optimization without the human intervention, adaptation to changing environments and conditions, identification of new efficiency patterns, continuous improvement through feedback loops, and automatic discovery of process shortcuts. Now, as you can see, many of the AI agents into work, where they have been applied into customer services, IT help desks, predictive maintenance, and financial trading, like where financial companies are applying AI agents into their research work and decision making and all these things. And these all come with the trade-offs, where AI agents and multi-agent systems have high autonomy, and AI tools and role-based workflows have high control. So you have to make a trade-off between them when you are implementing these. And so that's what the autonomy trade-off is. With great autonomy comes less predictability, but you gain power, but you give up some direct control. And like for the high autonomy, the risks are like unpredicted decisions and behaviors, limited oversights of decision processes, potential of unintended consequences. And for the high control, then you're limiting the ability to handle new situations, requires ongoing human management, and may miss innovative opportunities. Ultimate stage, where multiple AI agents coordinate like an orchestra, tackling challenges too complex for even the smartest single agent. And just for giving an example of a smart customer service system, specialized AI agents collaborate to deliver exceptional customer service, where one of the AI agent is for research agent, one of the AI agent is for analysis agent, one of it is giving the response, and the other one is the learning agent, which is improving the system based on the interaction outcomes. These all combined kind of gives a multi-agent system, and you can just go and check out one of my videos where I have showed you how you can create a content creating multi-agent system, and you'll get a better idea of it. So business benefits, so there's 24/7 availability, consistent experience, scalable operations, and continuous improvement. In this graph, you can see that as the complexity increases, also the capability increases. So this is kind of a growing graph, and as the complexity peaks and the capability, the implementation timeline also increases, where this can vary from a month to almost 6 months, where if you're trying to implement a really complex multi-agent system, where in multi-agent systems, you require complex integrations with existing enterprise systems, and it also takes significant testing and calibration phases and also takes a lot of time. So here's a decision framework where you can use to map your business needs from the right layers, where more complexity means more upside, but also comes with greater challenge. Where AI tools are complexity low, AI workflows medium, agentic AI somewhat high, and multi-agent system like high to very high. And the cost and the capabilities and the timelines all do differ accordingly, where AI tools are able to implement within days and weeks, and all the other ones takes like weeks to months. Like specific use case AI agents might take months, and multi-agent system also might take months. And so that was all it. And so you can, how to choose a right approach. So this is the decision frame. So how to choose the right approach is the question. So for AI tools where you need single task needed, quick implementation and limited budget, then you can use with AI tools where they can be implemented in content generation, simple data analysis, image editing tasks, translation services, and so on. Where AI workflows is for multi-step processes, need for automation, rule-based decision, and they can be used in document processing, customer onboarding, invoice processing, and employee onboarding. And agentic AI or AI agents, you can choose them when you need autonomy, complex decision making, and 24/7 operation needs, where all the other systems are also 24/7 operation, but it's just that you need to trigger them manually like AI tools. And AI agents can be implemented in customer service, IT help desk management, financial trading, predictive maintenance. And the multi-agent systems is for complex environments where you need for specialization and for a high scale problems, where this can be implemented in supply chain coordination system and complex financial systems and swarm robotic systems and whatnot. So match your business complexity to appropriate AI capability level, start simple and scale up only when necessary. And so this was your AI success formula, where before you were overwhelmed by AI buzzwords and unclear to AI approach and which one to use, and risk of wasted resources. Now you have got a clear understanding of options, confident decision making, and strategic AI implementations. And just for the recap, where for simple tasks, use AI tools. For specific focus needs, for sequential processes, we use AI workflows. For complex decisions, we use agentic AI or AI agents. And for dynamic collaborations between the AI agents, we use multi-agent systems. And thus for you, the next steps would be to access the complexity, match your business needs to the right AI's level, and start simple. Begin with AI tools and workflows before you go to AI agents, and scale smart and grow complexity only when simpler solutions prove insufficient. And if you're a business owner and you're ready to begin your AI journey, then you can just contact me using the first link in the description below. And if this cleared up the confusion, hit that like button to help others to find this breakdown. Now that you understand these concepts, you are ready to see them in action. Next, you can watch my step-by-step tutorials on how you can build your AI tools and AI workforce and AI agents. Click it now while this framework is fresh in your mind, and I'll see you in the next implementation guide. Namaste.